I'm going to ask you a question.
Hello everybody, my name is Robin Thicke, for those of you who don't know. If you're white, you might not know. What am I supposed to do next? Take pictures or answer questions?
Here, we'll have questions.
Questions.
Right here. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Going into 2012, I know you have a new single out. What's coming up next for you?
What's coming up next for me? My new album comes out December 6th. That's why I'm here shamelessly promoting it. It's called Love After War, and it's about the inner demons that we all fight, that we all have, and it's also, my lady and I just had a baby, so we have a 1.5-year-old child now, and once you see what a woman has to go through to have a baby, you really learn what real compassion and understanding and patience is all about.
Is that what inspired the first?
That is absolutely what inspired the whole album, yes, because I love my wife very much, and I'm trying to learn how to do it correctly. Any other questions?
Right over here,
No,
Robin.
wait, she's got a question right here, actually.
I'm right here. Hi.
Where she is?
I'm right here.
There she is.
Yeah, I want to find out, besides Lil Wayne, who else are you collaborating with on the new album?
You know what, with this new album, I wanted to really, I felt like I had so much to talk about and so much to say. I wrote and produced it myself, and the only collaboration I have is Lil Wayne. It was supposed to be a remix, but obviously he's so talented, the record was just that much better, so I kept him on the album.
Hi.
Hello.
We know that you're a new dad. Recently you have
Yes.
a new album coming out. Tell me how you manage your time being a dad.
Lots of sex. Lots of sex. It's the only way to keep everything on par. You know, my wife is an actress and a mother and a wife, and I'm a husband and a father and a singer. So we haven't seen each other a lot the last couple of weeks, and we won't see each other until Christmas very much. So it's very difficult. But I think the only thing that gets us by is the fact that we have great sex together. Any other questions?
Yes, that was a question. You said your wife was an actress. We all know that. We
Yes.
love her. Are we going to see you in any movies anytime soon?
I sure hope not. I might embarrass the whole family. I think I'm just meant to write songs and sing them, and I think she's the one who's supposed to look beautiful and get naked on TV.
Right here, Robin.
Yes.
How do you feel about your wife's acting career? She's had a lot of success lately.
I couldn't be happier. Let me tell you, when your beautiful wife comes home and she has the body of an angel and the spirit of Job, you're very grateful, and I couldn't be happier with my life, except maybe lots more money. I'm not insecure. I'm not righteous at all. I mean, you obviously haven't hung out with me, but no, I'm extremely insecure, which is where I get most of my best songs from. Any other questions?
Yeah. So you said you're having lots of sex. So are we planning on a new baby?
Not lots of, not enough, and there's never enough.
Never enough.
It's never enough. I just mean when it does happen, it goes on for hours, baby.
That sounds great.
There's a lot of making up to do.
While you're doing that, are you trying to work on a new baby or just putting it in practice?
No, I think anybody who has 2 babies, God bless you, it's not something we're planning on doing.
My question is, you and Paula have been together since you guys were teenagers, so
Yes.
I'm looking for beyond sex, which I think obviously we know is one of the answers. Can you give us any relationship advice for, you know, how you
I
guys
think
are
you
making
have
it
to
work?
you have to show forgiveness as soon as possible. Everybody loses their temper. Everybody loses their cool. And I think that if you can forgive and start the healing process as soon as possible, then you have the best chance for success.
Okay, we have the last question over here.
Why does that have to be the last question? I'm having a great time. Anybody else have anything to ask? As long as I don't have to change any diapers, I'm here. I'm hanging out.
Okay, so you mentioned having a kid. So have you changed at all as a person since having a baby? And then what would you say is the best thing about being a dad?
The best thing about being a dad is that somebody loves you unconditionally, which my mom never did. And no, I'm just kidding. But no, the time I spend with my child is the greatest time of every day. It's never enough. And like today, you know, I'm getting ready for the awards, and he just wants Daddy to hold him, and he's like, Daddy, what is the shaving thing? And he wants to hold everything, and all of that is the greatest time of my life. I just wish I could spend more time with my family and still be equally successful, or still spend time trying to be successful. Yeah.
Do you have any favorite songs that you sing to your son?
Do I have any? Yes, the Hakuna Matata, and In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle. He loves that.
How
holiday plans? Thanksgiving is coming up this week, and Christmas. What do you guys do for the holidays?
Luckily, we get to be together for a few days for the holidays, and then she goes off on a 3-week Fabuloso tour for MI4, and I go on a, you know, mediocrity Fabuloso tour. But we won't get to see each other for about 3 weeks, so we're a little anxious about that, and we're dying to be together when the holidays come back.
Robin, you've talked a lot about the love part of the album. What about the war part?
The war is actually, the first 4 or 5 songs are all about war, and I think that there's a lot of wars that are going on. There's the literal war that's going on in the wars that are going on in the world. There's the war that we all fight with ourselves, to believe in ourselves, to get over our fears, to get over our own issues internally. And then there's the war that we have in our relationship when you love somebody and you're trying to negotiate who you are as a human being and still appreciate them for all they're worth. And I'm learning. I thought I was a man before I had a baby. Now I realize I've really finally become a real man, because it takes a lot of compassion and patience to be a good husband and a good father. Any other questions? I think I nailed that. I think I did pretty good.
Hi, hear me?
Yes.
There's a lot of great artists here at the AMA.
No, they're not. Sorry, what did you say?
There's a lot of great artists here. Are there any of them that you would really like to work with in the future?
You know what, I'd never gotten to meet Bruno Mars before, and I really do respect him, and I told him that instead of making a song together, we should have a hair fight. Like, I think the two of us should just get on TV and let our hair fight each other. And I think I might win, I gotta be honest. Anything else?
Random, but
yes.
The NBA situation is looking like it's not going to happen this season.
This has nothing to do with my album or my life or my career.
How do you feel about the
I'm
lockout?
not interested. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts on the lockout? Like,
honestly, I just want to watch some basketball. But you know what? Rich people have been taking advantage of everybody else for way too long. So it's time for everybody else to get their due. If you're due your money, it's time to ask for it. Thank you. I know none of us are very rich. God bless you all.